Yo, what's good people? It's Chris from the Soul Supplier here, and it's another week of Supreme Cop or Drop, the show where we give ups for everything that we like and downs for everything that we don't from what's releasing at Supreme this week. So this week, as well as the main collection, we have a collab between Serrano, VANS and the New York Skate Store. I'm not gonna lie, this may be one of the most controversial collabs that Supreme has ever done, and it's touching on a lot of nerves. So let's get into it. We're gonna skip all of the outerwear pieces this week because they're not really worth talking about. We've got a shot jacket, and they're all just a bit dead. So, moving straight into the main collection, I'm going to be looking at the Piss Christ hooded sweatshirt. A lot of controversy on this just because it is literally a picture of a plastic Jesus on the crucifix, doused in the artist's urine. It's a bit booky. I don't really want a Jesus covered in piss on my hoodie, so that's getting a straight down. Next up from the collaboration, we have the Blood and Semen hooded sweatshirt. This also comes with a matching jogging bottom, and for me, the print is actually quite sick. It came on a deck earlier in the season and that instantly sold out, but for a feature piece like this, it's just a bit too much. So that's instantly getting another 2 downs. Next up, we're gonna be looking at the shirts. So first of all, we have the Zip corduroy shirt. For me, corduroy is peng, and this comes in 4 colorways. There's a dusty pink one, which is an instant cop, so that's getting an up. Next up, we have the Arc logo flannel shirt. It's all right. It's in between the up and down, but there is a nice black colorway, and the Supreme logo on the back does make it. It's very reminiscent of one that Palace released a few seasons ago, so I'm gonna give this an up as well. Moving on to the t-shirts now, we have the Piss Christ t-shirt. Another down because, as I said, I don't really want Jesus in piss on my t-shirt. Moving on to the next one, we have a Henley. Comes in a plethora of colorways, but they just remind me of something that you'd cop when you was about 12 from Top Man. So that's also getting a down. Next up on the t-shirt front, we have the over-dyed long sleeve tee. It's pretty basic. It's literally just got a Supreme logo going down the chest here. I'm gonna give it an up just because it's wearable and it's like a wardrobe essential, but it's nothing amazing. And then moving on to the saving grace of this week, the VANS collaboration. And guess what? High heat air horn right there for the VANS collab this week. So we've got 3 different silhouettes, all with that blood and semen print that I mentioned earlier. On the tracksuit, it's far too much, but on a smaller item such as a shoe where it's not gonna stand out as much, it is literally crazy. So we have the VANS old school skate high, low, as well as a chucker. All 3 are getting an up, and as I said, it is probably the highlight of the week by an absolute mile. Next up on the accessories front, we have the Bang & Olufsen speaker. They've been collaborating with Bang & Olufsen for the past few seasons now, and every single time it's high-end product, high-end price points, but it's definitely worth it. Got the traditional red Supreme with the box logo going across. That's getting an up as well. So moving on to the hats, last pieces of the week, there's 4 of them. All 4 of them are shit. All 4 of them are getting a down. There's one that has graffiti across it, what looks like it was made on Mr. Wiggles, which I used to use back in secondary school. We moved on from Mr. Wiggles Supreme. We don't need that kind of graffiti. And then there's one called the High Protein. It literally has an embroidered dog on it. Don't know what a dog's got to do with protein, but that's getting it down as well. So, is it a winner for the ups or the downs this week? For me, it's a dead week, barring those VANS collab, and that's literally what's making it. So I'm actually swaying towards the ups, even though I've given more downs, if that makes sense. Anyway, keep it locked to Above the Soul for all of the best news and releases from the streetwear community. Peace.